welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of goofballs in love that love playing Mass Effect 3.
Yes, we do.
So this is part 2 of our Mass Effect 3 playthrough. You can get early ad-free access over on Patreon for this. You can get a month ahead. And link for that is in the description of the video. We also have early access here on YouTube. Hit the join button if you're interested in that. It's not ad-free, but you can just stay right here. It's convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So enjoying this so far. And just like there's some parts of it like I gotta get used to. We got a new a new class that we're trying out. So I don't know if we're gonna stick with it, because even though like we have more powers, it's not making us necessarily use the powers more. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Did we end the last one with talking to Hackett?
I don't think so.
Commander, have you retrieved the Primarch for your summit?
Yes, sir. But the Asari are staying on the sidelines.
They'll regret that. The time
Yeah, they better.
is now.
I think they better regret that,
will
but
be there, though.
You don't sound very optimistic.
We expect the Krogan will be joining us too.
I see. Well, then you've got your hands full, Commander. Was there something else you needed to discuss?
Oof. Okay, so this one is, I do like this. That like they show you like what you've already talked about, and then this one we haven't.
Has your analysis of the Prothean device turned up
I didn't even
anything?
realize it did that.
Yeah.
The hour appears to be right. It's a weapon of some sort. A big one. Beyond that, we really can't say, other than it's going to be a hell of a thing to try and build.
Do you think it's risky, building something like this when we don't even know what it does?
To be honest, the thing scares the hell out of me, but the Reapers have forced our hand. 2 centuries ago, scientists faced the same problem in the Second World War. They weren't sure what the atomic bomb might do. Some thought it could even ignite Earth's atmosphere, but they did it anyway.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Order. Oh, okay, yeah. Alliance strength.
Commander, thank you for allowing me the use of your ship, and for going along with this plan. Garrus said he had to attend to the Normandy's weapons systems.
Yeah, he likes doing that.
Something about calibrations.
This sounds like Garrus.
It's a code word for
I'm
banging
sorry
on the
to say
weapon
the Asari
system.
counselor won't be joining us. She thinks there's too much bad blood with the Krogan.
She may be right, but there'll be a lot more blood. Real blood, if we don't try.
Real bad
When you put
blood.
it that way.
The sooner we have this summit, the sooner we'll know. Is there something else I can help you with?
How are things on Palaven?
The casualty reports are staggering. The Reapers are using our own tactics against us. Destroy the enemy with overwhelming force.
I've seen the same on Earth.
The strategist in me
What's in the air?
admires their brutality.
I don't know.
The Turian in me knows I'm watching the destruction of 15,000 years of
The
civilization.
Normandy's very dusty.
My civilization.
How is it being the Primarch?
Not what I imagined. The battle of all time is happening on Palaven, and I'm light years away, reading casualty reports in the millions. If I'm going
Sorry.
to die, I want to be with my men, so there's no doubt we fought to the last soul.
I understand. Leaving Earth to save it. It's one of the hardest things I've ever done.
I'm not surprised. Garrus speaks highly of you. You never asked to be a leader, yet your people will die if you refuse. We find ourselves in similar circumstances. Let's hope the spirits grant us the strength to see it through.
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
Okay, maybe this one just always is not as highlighted. So maybe I was making that up. I don't know. I thought that's what it was doing. I was like that'd be really helpful if like it showed you like it had a way to show you what you've already talked about.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Primarch. My thoughts are with Palaven.
And mine with Earth.
Carry on. Well, that's not what you want.
Edie just went offline.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that's
What do you mean
bad.
offline.
I don't know. She's not responding, and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to deck 3.
Deck 3? AI core, okay.
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on deck 3.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
Okay.
What's got control of Edie?
I don't know. AI core is 3, so behind me and to the left.
He was behind the doctor's thing, right?
Okay, yeah. Good call, bot.
Automated
guys
systems have the fires
can't get in?
contained. It should be safe to enter. We'll follow your lead.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire or something.
Should I have a mask like them?
I'm going in.
Maybe not. You're part bionic, right? So
Edie, talk to me.
There is no Edie anymore.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss?
Oh, it took over! Okay!
whoa.
Edie? Yes. You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
Yeah,
Gave a face to
we
Edie.
gathered.
Yeah.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there. Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During
Nice.
this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
All right, Edie.
Well, if it means having full access to the Prothean data in its head, good work.
She could be part of our
I
team now.
reasoned
That like
along
goes
That's what
out.
I was hoping. I don't think so, though. I think she stays on board. This just gives her, like,
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
someone we can talk
I
to instead of
exist
just, like, a...
primarily within the ship. For optimal
voice.
control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Mhm.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere? Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support. You mean you could come with us? Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
We can't... Okay, I said we can't not do that. We can do that.
I'll tell you when I need it. Excellent. I will run tests to ensure that it matches or exceeds the capabilities of organic squad.
Nice!
However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal. Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new... It was shooting at them a little while ago.
Fair.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
On that, we can
Hi, Edie.
agree.
Yep. Here, see, too much stuff. Just vehicles is 80 here.
After the battle of the genophage
On associates? 80. There we go.
the Enhanced Defense Intelligence, or EDI, serves as an information source and cyber warfare defense system on the rebuilt Normandy SR-2. The ship's crew can access EDI at any terminal or through radio contact. During an attack from a collector vessel, pilot Jeff Joker Moreau gave EDI full access to the Normandy systems, allowing the ship to escape. Although Edie retains the control that Moreau gave her, she is usually content to advise the organic crew members who fly and maintain the ship.
Yeah, Edie still got... I mean, Joker still got control. Okay, so what's around here? Oh, I guess I could talk to the doctor. I think we already talked to her, but see if there's anything new.
Was that Edie who just walked by?
Yes, it was.
Joker is going to have a field day with this.
Garrison the battery. One's Lara's cabin. Lara's cabin. One. She's in Miranda's office.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Okay. Okay, no more upgrades. Screw you. I don't want upgrades. Alliance interrogation records, Cerberus operative. Check out those implants she's got jammed into her face. She's awake. Hello, do you know where you are? You know how much goddamn trouble you're in? Hey, ease up, listen, you're in trouble. I'm not going to lie, but that doesn't mean we can't work something out. If you help us, we can. Explosion. But holy hell, she's dead. What? The whole front of her face is gone. Some kind of ocular flashbang. Well, shit. Is everyone in Cerberus rigged up like that? Okay.
Hello again, Shepard.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship. Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Ferron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus's ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
Appropriate distraction blowing up?
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
I think you learned that from us.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial.
Well done,
My
Liara.
network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Ferron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Ferron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Greetings, Commander.
Greetings. Alright, Garrus is 2. Okay, so he's in his normal spot. Alright. You guys been talking to Garrus.
I do always enjoy a good Garrus chat.
2 of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her.
Damn right.
She's an old friend of Erdnot Rex.
Yeah.
Just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
It does.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Okay, conversation's done.
Garrus, didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them.
Damn right.
Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about
you're a
the
trained
Reapers has
soldier and
never
he
felt
was 6
much
years
like
old.
a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So, you're their expert advisor now?
It's better than what our
Just
government
followed
does.
your example, Shepard. Yell louder,
At least the
enough
Alliance
and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Kindred spirits.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
We've lost enough friends trying to make sure this day never
Damn right we earned it.
came. I'd say we've all earned some respect.
Then the first Reaper we take out with this gun, it's in their honor.
Yeah.
Just give the word.
Hell yeah, Garrus.
Something else you want to talk about?
Pretty sure we
Plenty.
talked about everything, but
I don't think we talked about anything with him so far.
have we not?
No.
Okay.
Because we just got him.
Well then, here we
You
go.
mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm not gonna say don't worry, that's just fucking stupid under the circumstances. It just sounds condescending
That's fine,
to be
yeah.
like, don't worry, I'm sure they're fine while your planet's being
I
destroyed.
know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met,
Yeah.
we're not alone in the fight.
Yeah, I
It's
guess.
something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
I'm trying to save as many people as possible.
I mean, it was like realism laced with maybe a hint of optimism.
Yeah, no, there's. I mean, I thought he was pretty optimistic.
So what's this Reaper task?
But not like
force doing
sugar
there?
coated.
Yeah.
Not like
After what
naive
happened to you
optimism.
out there in Batarian
Pollyanna or
space,
whatever.
I knew time was running out for all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never
Yeah, they
thought
are.
I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think
Didn't
it bought our
hurt.
fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
I mean, even a little extra time is still...
Yeah. I think we asked that, yeah.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose.
Good enough.
Strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style.
Good to know.
And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of secession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
He doesn't want to be Primarch.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Yeah.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Where to next, mister?
Okay. I think next engineering. Actually, no. First things first. Getting her out of this hoodie.
I was gonna say, I remember last time you felt strong that we needed to change outfits. Surprised that you didn't do it right away.
It's not bad. It's a little bit too boxy. Probably the best one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, hang on. Do we have anything else that we need? Weapon damage, self damage. I like the health boost. Ooh.
Talks intense.
Right? Hi, fast. Edie!
It's okay, Albert. It's just making a silly sound. It's okay.
It's good. Damn. From Arya. Hey! I have a proposition for you, Shepard. You won't want to pass it up. In a nightclub on the Citadel called Purgatory. You know where that is. Don't make me wait too long. Okay?
Bossy.
Ashley, Commander, I don't know how to say this. Udina wants me to be a Spectre. Crazy, I know. I'm not a big fan of Udina, but he can make the Spectre thing happen. He's pressing me for an answer, but I don't know what to tell him. I'm too sore to get out of bed, and this gets dropped on me. I told him I'd think about it. If you find yourself near the Citadel, drop by the hospital. I'm getting a little stir crazy here. Okay, definitely.
Aw.
All right, this one's you.
Commander, my name is Jandam Bao. I'm with Special Tactics and Recon. While some still have concerns about your past activities with Cerberus, many of us in STR took your warnings about the Reapers seriously.
Good.
I'm reaching out to you because I have information about information that could tie agents with significant political power to the Reapers.
Ooh.
If you have time to meet me in the Citadel Embassy, I'd appreciate your discreet assistance. Shepard, I've called and I've sent messages, but gotten no response. With Earth's comm system out, I don't expect this will get through either. But I heard rumor the Normandy docked here at the Citadel. Are you alive? I'm at Huerta Memorial Hospital under the name Tanner Nura. Please excuse the moniker and this email's encryption. In my line of work, it is unwise to advertise my location, particularly when I am not in good health.
Oh no.
We should meet before circumstances force us apart again. Thane.
Oh. Commander, there's an Alliance researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett. God, we gotta go to the Citadel, I guess, again. Dr. Garrett Bryson, I usually meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm officially directing you to support his efforts at the first possible opportunity. Please visit Bryson's laboratory on the Citadel at once.
Okay.
All right, again. Shepard, I have something important to discuss with you. It's sensitive, so we'll need privacy. I'll arrange for that soon. In the meantime, come see me on the Citadel in the aptly named Purgatory. I have a few ideas for your war. Okay.
So people on the Citadel Council are definitely involved with the Reapers.
Yeah.
And that's all I can think for why they constantly stonewall us. And never really give us the like due respect and listening that we deserve.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Talk to Engineer Adams. Why don't you handle the politics of...
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in
Engineering.
charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chakwas contacted me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors.
But you don't want to work with Cerberus. I get it, dude.
I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
I understand why you refuse.
Your alliance first. That's the way it should be.
Thank you, Commander. Glad to be aboard.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging.
Yeah, but I saw through her. If you see
Smart.
her hardware, processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems.
You should look at her
that kept
hardware
fixing
now.
Themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
Weird zooming on his ear. Okay.
Skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
It's because it was Edie.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
Dirty.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Just like Joker.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up.
Blows it away.
Blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
Oh, gotta handle the highest kind of blue shift.
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Nerd.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis.
So not on Earth. So
Happy
that's
to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine? I mean, you're made up so well.
We actually have a research department for that. They focus test looks, voice, manner. Apparently, girly is good. Sorry, pay more attention. Solarians relate to high-pitched voices.
And Turians?
Turians are nuts. Civilization of war nerds. Loyal viewers.
War nerds.
Creepiest fan mail.
How's your new assignment working out, Allers?
Fairly normal, except for the unshackled AI, Matriarch Benezia's daughter, and the communicator that can reach Earth. The first two, I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion, it's fact.
Maybe I can pass on a few non-classified progress updates.
Seriously? You just doubled my ratings. I don't need FaceTime, just a data upload.
Yeah.
Tell
That's
people
what we really
what's
need.
really
We'll focus on
happening
Cerberus.
Earth. We need long recruiting lines on every planet after you air a story.
I can do this, Commander. Remind me to tell you about the time I made an Elcor cry.
Okay.
Sure. Got it.
Talk to Joker, see how him and Edie are doing.
Yeah.
Commander, I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute?
Oh, okay.
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I
I'm
thought you'd be
okay.
more concerned
It's
about
all right.
Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
Aw.
I'd have preferred a
Edie's
conflict
always
of
listening.
interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
Grissom Academy, yeah.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project helps gifted young biotics. If it had been open 20 years ago, I bet you'd have been there.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
A while
Some
ago.
of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything.
But
But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship.
Long story.
fucking Cerberus.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch. Maybe you belong here after all.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer, good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Nice. Okay. Oh, you can go just to the front of the ship. You can talk to Joker.
Oh, that's right. That's what I was going to do before
Yep.
I got interrupted.
Rudely interrupted.
No. That was good.
I know.
It was a good catch.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot.
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me?
Of course we do.
Let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was going to install
We also know
herself
you.
into a sexy robot, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it?
No.
Look at that. I would have baked a cake.
I am right here.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Yes.
So dirty.
Love it.
How are you doing with your sexual harassment? Edie?
Yeah.
Hello, Shepard. Still getting used to greeting people in person? No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
Okay,
How are
humble
you
brag.
adjusting to the arms and legs? I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. if I could accompany you sometime.
Definitely.
Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
Okay, she's going to file a sexual harassment suit against
I'll be
Joker.
over here.
Yeah.
Flying the ship.
I guess we're going to HR.
Yeah, for sure.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform? No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard,
God.
do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think we make that calculation. I mean...
Yeah, it's like I would like them to bring it to me before just outright disobeying.
Yeah.
But I do expect
Absolutely.
good judgment.
I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that? I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming.
Okay.
I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor. And you didn't get an answer? Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Yeah, I think choose your own path, right?
Yeah, I mean, if we didn't have the history we had,
Yeah.
it would be really dangerous to say this, but we have history, and you've earned trust.
Yep.
So.
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will. But
Exactly.
moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May
Good
I ask
call.
you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
Yeah, of course.
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can. Very well. I will keep you informed.
Cool, so it's going to be like an ongoing thing, whether or not she wants to be... Yeah, I mean...
So we're going to kind of shape her, which I'm sure is going to be rather crucial at a given point.
Mm-hmm. Cool, I dig that. I like what they're doing with the Edie.
Yeah, agreed.
Robot dog!
Robot dog.
Armor locker, okay. And you are...
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle pilot. Got news about our supply chains, Commander.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. What's going on?
Sorry to just jump in, Commander. There's so much to be done, I get caught up in the tasks at hand.
He's always like that. You need to chill out, Esteban.
So you do care, Mr. Vega? Or is that the Cerveza talking again?
So what's happening with our supply chains, Lieutenant?
Alliance procurement chains are in chaos, but the Citadel's economy is still running. I can network to Citadel retailers. You can view inventory and make purchases right from this console.
Oh, nice.
When I network to a new store, I'll let you know.
It does cost more to coordinate delivery to the Normandy, so it's cheaper to buy supplies when you're there.
So, you're my shuttle pilot, but you're setting up procurement chains?
I wasn't assigned as Normandy's pilot. Not much need for one on a dry dock ship. I was overseeing the retrofit of the cargo hold. I'm quite familiar with the operation and maintenance of the UT-47 Kodiak and the M44 Hammerhead. In my experience, it made sense for me to take over as shuttle pilot when we left Earth. I'm also responsible for logistics, making sure the armory and shuttle are properly stocked and maintained.
Do a lot, dude.
Yeah, I know, right? Jeez, ton of stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna talk to you later. Just a lot of talking, you know, we gotta carry on. So I'll
Keep up the hard work, but don't kill yourself.
Yes, Commander.
We'll get you later. I promise I'll be back. Okay. Oh.
You can talk to the dog?
Hey there.
Aw, is he rolling over for a pet?
So I thought I couldn't do anything else though.
It's okay. Your relationship's growing.
All right, James, right? Yeah.
Okay, James.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you do all the time, isn't it?
Hey, boss. So, that Turian's on board now, no?
That and Edie's got herself a shiny robot body.
What?
She got that Cerberus bot and took it over.
You're shitting me.
I would never shit you.
I shit you not.
Huh. You down here for a reason? Or are you just looking?
Oh my god.
It's my ship. I go where I want and talk to whoever I want.
Fair enough.
You wish I was looking.
Exactly.
Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
But I don't know how much you
I
bench.
don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well...
Thank you.
Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
You wanna fight? What do you mean dance?
I don't think he means ballroom. I'd be stunned if that's what he meant.
No, I know that, but like, I don't wanna like flirt with him.
Oh, I can dance.
Okay, Lola. Let's do this.
Don't let my good looks fool you, Vega. I got my share of scars.
Okay.
You remind me of my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Okay, this is different.
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Ooh.
Nice.
What do you mean, was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
So you pissing me because of that?
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
I think he might blame you.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
It's a fun scene.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey. Thanks for the dance, Lola.
No nicknames, Lieutenant. Okay?
Your ship, your rules. Your loss.
Oh god, dude.
Well handled with him, though.
Yeah. Okay, where's the med bay? Because it said fortification. It says like all these things are unlocked. Engineering, subdeck, starboard cargo, port cargo. Medical, I guess is med bay. I guess that's... Oh, okay. So maybe when I... Oh, let's check that out later. Hey, doggy. Okay, beautiful. So we have a bunch of Citadel stuff, but I was thinking maybe we could go to Grissom Academy, investigate that. Needs to be evacuated before the Reapers destroy it.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
That feels more
Grissom
time
Academy.
sensitive.
Rescue the students, man. Stated mission of the John Grissom Academy, commissioned in 2176, is to serve a student population demonstrating excellence and passion for math, science, and the liberal arts. Its entirely human student body ranges from ages from the early teens to the mid-20s. Although the fact is not heavily advertised, the institution also offers classes for students with biotic capability. The school's Ascension project seeks to train these students and integrate them into normal society.
Okay.
Edie and Garrus, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Edie. Unshackled AI. Keep you alive. Take power damage by 30%. Oh, decoy, cool. What do you think? Increase the shields of the decoy or increase the duration of the decoy? I mean, either one, it's like, okay, do I think it's gonna be around longer or?
Ah, that's such a tough call.
I'm gonna go duration. Shock remains for 185 points with the 2 increased recharge speed. I don't have enough for that anyways. Okay, whatever.
And there's the folks who answered the distress call. Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Not too many for us in a straight-up fight. They must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission. Let's hear it.
SSB Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance.
That's why we're here.
Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right, we'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I?
Come and get me, boys.
Come and get me.
Yeah.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
He looks really cool.
Right?
Commander, I'm locked in a server room around the corner. Cerberus troops are trying to get in.
Get ready. I'm almost coming.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
Got
How
it.
many of you are there? Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers
Yep.
hit. He stayed behind when I got off world.
I hadn't
Any word?
heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
We hope.
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here, well, just tell him to stay alive.
A few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall.
Froberg.
Says us boxed in.
Good name.
Closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
All right, guys, let's go.
I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
Not for long, though.
Nobody's going to hurt you. The file says we need your life.
It's okay, kid.
You're
There
okay,
may be
buddy.
more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders at security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
We understand that you're scared. Your teachers have filled your heads with Alliance propaganda. But Cerberus can keep you safe. We're the only ones who can.
F you. Fucking Cerberus. I'm glad we're going against you now. Instructor's log. The kids are getting better at this shit, but I'm worried. I don't think we've got enough time to pull this off. And there's just no way they could really survive out there without way more training, not without any field experience at all. Doing my best to get them ready. Didn't think I'd ever care this much, but I won't let anyone hurt them. They're my kids. Mine. Whoa. Okay.
Seriously.
A little possessive there.
Alright, is there anything else? I know I need to get you kids, but I just want to see if there's anything else.
Nice. Dishonors your family, friends. Unshielded opponent approaching at 2 o'clock. Shielded opponent approaching at 12 o'clock. Both holding heavy pistols. Most effective way to take them down. You choose Shockwave. Correct answer is Singularity followed by Warp. Shockwave, inadequate against shielded enemy. Your barrier would hold long enough against heavy pistols for a Singularity to catch both. Warp on the unstable biotic field created by the Singularity results in an explosion neutralizing both enemies. Okay. Thanks for letting us know that. Watch out.
Oh no,
It's you. Smoke, bastards. Is he burnt down?
I thought he said man down.
Oh.
One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer.
Shepard, you're a miracle worker. Students, if you can hear me, this is Kaylee Sanders. I am still alive and help is coming.
Eat this!
Jack! Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Shepard?
Oh shit.
Everyone get down! This thing's out of your league! Shepard, keep it off us!
Will do.
Not a really big gun yet.
You do not.
Alright.
Students aren't trained military. Need support.
He's dead.
Now it's dead.
Now it's dead.
Yeah, I heard you, Jack. We're coming.
Kill that guy. Nope, that's them.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
Daly said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the Queen of the Girl Scouts would show up.
All right, Jack.
Amp check. Prangley, those fields were weak.
Always liked your personality.
Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl.
You seem a little
in
less damaged now.
prom.
Yeah.
Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5.
Oh!
Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
Yeah.
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. I bet that's a big comfort to all the people Cerberus has killed.
Damn. She doesn't hold back.
Good to see you again, Garrus. It still looks like shit. Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
No bullshit.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser's coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, ma'am.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keeps Cerberus from boxing you in.
Don't talk like that.
Okay.
Sorry.
So our teacher worked with Commander Shepard? That's pretty badass.
Yeah. Wonder why she never mentioned it.
Oh, it's the corner of the bone.
Okay.
How's your aunt?
Hot. I think I pulled a muscle in my brain.
Okay, but that's just not gonna work
Drink
for
your
this.
juice. You'll be fine.
We'll be ready when you need us, Commander.
You hear Cerberus saying people's names?
can't believe you and our teacher work together.
What?
With both of you here.
You're biased.
Maybe we've got a chance.
Yeah, but at least I passed biomathematics.
That's a laptop?
Looks like one to me.
Sanders, you should have access now.
Vital retrieval subject due to high-level biotic abilities paired with high leadership testing scores. Considered prime candidate for indoctrination and high-level enhancements for subsequent long-term infiltration relocation. Capture priority Alpha. So they're coming here for Jack, huh?
The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
Directly above the door probably means we're gonna go up here again.
You can talk to Jack.
Can't talk to Jack. Hi, Jack.
Hey, let me know when we've got a new way off this station. I have to say, Jack, you look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, maybe some of your attitude rubbed off on me.
Good.
I never had a family. And these guys... Anyone screws with my students, I will tear them apart.
Nice.
How are the students handling the war? How do you think? They're a bunch of teenagers. Until a few months ago, the biggest concern was getting laid. You don't think they're ready for war? I don't think they have
I don't think they're ready to get laid.
I don't think you do, but I'm curious what you'd say to this.
So all this talk about biotic artillery strikes, it's great in theory. Maybe they'll get it together once they've seen some action. But they'd be better off as support.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in the back ranks, helping with barriers and shit. I don't know. Have you told them that? No. They need me to believe in them. I did pick up a few things listening to your damn speeches. What's so valuable about these students? Biotically, I mean. Well, what's scarier than a pissed-off biotic attacker? A whole bunch of them working together.
Yeah.
It's like a biotic artillery strike. Any asshole gets in our way, we rip him to shreds.
Okay.
Doesn't that exhaust them? Yeah, sure. But we've been working on conditioning, improving endurance. Whenever they complain, I tell them about the collector base. Throwing husks around, making shockwaves all over the place.
Yeah.
Ugh. I kept thinking, damn, let the Solarian handle this. He can talk them to death.
Or sing a song.
Yes. Stick close. We'll get you out of here. Good.
Alright, so we've got to go directly over the door again. Let's see if there's something new in here that I can open up this time around.
Get out of here. I'm going to the beach.
Which beach?
William.
And I have a new objective. Control any of these things.
Girls as far as you can see.
That's assuming the Reapers haven't hit Ilium yet.
Here we go.
Got it. You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Something other than some hot blue alien women to focus on. I don't need something out there.
Well, then what do you?
Hey. Nothing wrong with the Saris.
Everyone, be ready. We'll go in first and draw their fire. We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys.
No, you can swear in front of your students. It's fine.
Protects the students from direct fire. All right, everyone. Hit them with everything you've got. You ever want to cut loose? See what you can really do? Now's your chance.
Okay.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if
What if they're not lying?
You've already held your own against Cerberus. You've been trained for this by one of the best. Come on, Rodriguez. They're only asking nicely because you scared them in that last fight. So take your balls out of your purse and kick some ass.
Yeah, Chuck.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go.
I mean, normal me would be like, don't take risks, be good. But the other part of me is like, this just doesn't feel like the team to say play it safe.
Yep. No, good job. Surprising, but I liked it. Oh shit.
Ready for action? Hell yeah!
Trying to shoot their feet. Just shoot the shield. Beautiful. If you're sniping them, maybe I'd say shoot their feet, but gotta get that big guy. A lot of them. Oh, nice touch.
Not like the fact that they have the high ground.
You're running out of ammo.
Oh, you're still up there. I know you're up there. Alright. R1 and L1. Let's see what I can give you.
Mostly because those guys had shields. I think those were the two powers that like would not work. Like we needed the lift one. Who dead?
Fucking hell. Anybody want to give me any ammo over here anywhere? Because now would be a dandy time to drop some.
We can go through that side area.
I don't know what you are, but it's time I can destroy you. I feel like I should. When you all say side area, where exactly are you talking about?
Kaylee, we're in the atrium.
I'm taking a back route to the shuttles. I'll meet you there.
I'm gonna have ammo now for your weapon.
one, Franklin.
Alright, you're doing very well.
This ain't dodgeball, Rodriguez. Keep your damn barriers up.
Nice.
Harry, you thought you were taking cover? That's cute.
Oh shit, ducked right.
Little shit.
Everyone okay up there? Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't watch her barrier.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know
Fucking
what they're doing,
Rodriguez.
though. You need to hurry.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield technology.
It's a handheld, multi-core solution based on cyclonic batteries.
Oh! Pop goes the weasel.
Thanks for giving me the pop, but appreciate that.
It was earned.
Hi.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals...
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David, you know her?
Yes. She rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. She made it quiet.
Good, I'm glad he's better. He was so horrible what happened to him.
Yeah. I didn't even recognize him at first.
Yeah.
Yourself safe. The biotic
Didn't have
students
the
are up
bug
there.
eyes and
Stay
everything
close.
plugged into him.
They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
He looks much healthier.
Yes.
I remember you. The Normandy computer.
Edie.
Sorry.
No apology is necessary. Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life.
Oh my god.
The security office. I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
Oh man, I'm glad this had a happy ending for him.
Yeah.
That was so horrible.
Oh, this is I think you guys have fun in the armory, but...
Oh. It's alright. Just continue. We'll get to this later. They just gave us some new stuff. You take cover.
I was
Be safe.
I was ready for
Yep.
ready for anything. Yeah, I can finally use one of these things.
Looks like schematics for AMP interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
So I...
Can you not jump over that?
There we go. Shoot you in the
Shoot his back.
butt.
Well, let's say shoot his shield back.
That's probably smart, but I really also wanted to shoot him in the butt.
Okay. Vital retrieval subject due to very high aptitude scores, despite limited biotic ability, considered prime candidate for indoctrination enhancement under the Phantom Initiative. Yeah, can we get in there?
That's what I was wondering. Oh yes, let me use you. Yes.
Sweet.
Okay. Hi guys. Oh, it's so cute. You guys don't realize I'm on your side.
There's the shuttle. Head over 2x2. Cragley, Rodriguez, stay close. Shepard, watch your ass.
What? Where are they?
Behind you. Where your asses. Someone's trying to shoot you in the butt.
I will not be shot in the butt.
Oh! I'm gonna try and take out Edie. Nice.
Up top.
Whew. Just lots of guts.
Don't you dare go over my students.
I think they make it over there with the barriers.
Okay, good. Hey. I'm sorry, you jetpacking in? From where?
I think he just kind of repelled in. Oh, this guy's a door. Main door. Main door. Oh.
I have a promise to charge up. It's not there yet.
Alright. You gotta get out of there, bud. I think you're done with your little... I don't think you can take it with you.
Hurry, Commander. The Normandy has pulled the cruiser out of position. We need to leave now.
Okay.
Straight and forward. I think.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
Oh, seriously, Rodriguez?
Oh, fucking Rodriguez.
If you don't leave her behind, we go get her.
She needs covering fire. She needs more than that.
Ooh, yeah.
Absolutely.
No one fucks with their students. Don't take out Jack.
Jack's too pissed off.
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Yeah, but I say like you and 5
Forget
students.
that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez?
Loves getting Rodriguez shit.
Screw you, ma'am.
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
It's the confidence you gave him.
Jack wanted them in support roles. And I think they are ready for battle.
Ready, but the Alliance needs them in a support role.
Yeah, exactly.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
Yep.
This is bullshit! Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Exactly.
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
We should have a swear jar or something? If we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
There's the Jacks we know.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Yay! Anderson!
Sir, I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. Looks like you didn't waste any time getting to work. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands.
They're definitely eager to help.
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war.
Yeah.
Hackett didn't mention in his report.
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
That goes double.
Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Alliance funding, yay. How are we doing?
Yes, Commander?
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Hi and bye.
Yep, hi, bye. See if you had anything new. You did not.
You see the Citadel when we were there on leave? You'd never know there was a war on.
They'll know soon enough.
That was a weird thing to add in. Seems a little unnecessary.
You have an encrypted message from a Miranda Lawson.
Miranda!
I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
Good.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
More Citadel. Miranda Lawson, Commander, I heard about your stay with Alliance. I can only imagine what nonsense they cooked up to keep you there. We should talk. It's safer in person. You'll find me on the Citadel Bay D24. Yes!
Sweet!
Hackett, hi, Commander. I didn't have time to thank you properly after you got us out of the Academy, and Admiral Hackett agreed to send this your way. While my students are out on duty, I'm doing what I can to help with Crucible. It's an amazing project, more advanced than anything I've ever seen before. Some of my more tech-minded kids are staying back to help out too. I'm watching them work. It's the future, Commander. This project will inform human progress for generations, and they'll have you to thank for it. All my best, Kaylee Sanders.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might need...
Oh, sorry, Joker. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Huh. How did you and Joker make it out of dry dock to rescue us?
Oh, she got crafty. You do not want to get on her bad side, Commander.
When the Alliance commandeered the Normandy, I deceived their technicians. The crew did not tell them that I was a true AI, so the Alliance soldiers believed I still had VI programming constraints. I established the fiction that I would only respond to Jeff's commands, so they often brought him on board under guard. Wait, you can lie? Jeff has freed me of operator control, Shepard. No constraints forced me to give accurate data. This proved useful when the Reapers began landing. I could hack the control of the docking clamps and escape with Jeff inside. The soldiers guarding Jeff were willing to accompany us when Earth was invaded. They are watching over the war room now.
Yeah, we were in kind of a rush to get to you. Didn't seem right to just toss him out the airlock.
Okay.
All right.
How's the new body working out? It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if
Edie's got a great rack now.
the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly
That was a joke.
That was a joke.
Her face looks so horrifying. You look like you're in the middle of something.
I am adapting the infiltration and sabotage programs this body uses for handheld firearms.
Why not download a firearms program from a security firm?
Because she knows what she's doing.
The fine motor control from the sabotage programs is more precise than standard mech software. It would be negligent of me not to exploit it to its fullest potential.
So you're capable of making improvements on your own?
Correct. The cyber warfare I was designed for is constantly evolving. Accordingly, I am programmed to seek out and assimilate new information. In organic terms, I want to learn.
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. Its optics face forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
That would be nice.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh. I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent.
It's like she's stretching.
Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
Okay.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
There is new information on the private messages terminal.
No, from Kaylee Sanders to David Anderson. David, you won't get this for a while unless you find an extra net connection working on Earth. I made it out to this weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete, and it's the most breathtakingly complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. Wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care for my sake. Aww. Call from Kaylee Sanders to Jack. Jack, hey Sanders, checking on the kids. It feels weird spying on them like this. How are they, Jack? They'll do good. This is going to be long. I got I kind of got crap to do. I wanted to tell you I persuaded some Alliance friends to part with that biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up on the Citadel. Damn, I wanted the L3X1s. You know how much shit I could tear up with one of those installed? I had an idea. Look after yourself, Jack. Yeah. And hey, thanks.
It was odd to see an entire academy just for biotic children.
Don't Asari have biotic schools?
Every Asari school includes biotic training programs. It's basic education. Still, those children in the academy were very impressive. I'm sure Jack's proud.
Okay, and I like the fact that, like, you know, if they don't have anything to say to you, it's not like it builds up the whole wheel again and you have to like go through all the things and see if there's anything more. It's just like, nope, you don't have anything to talk about right now, and they give you like a little something.
Did you check the thing to the right?
What, this? Or something else?
Yeah, no, that.
Yeah, that's what I originally checked.
Okay,
My upgrades.
just making sure.
I don't think Garrus will have anything to say. But he was on a mission with us.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers.
Dark, Garrus. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear Garrus. Okay, yeah, talk to everybody. There's something in the med bay I want to see. Okay, reset powers. Here we go. Fortification. Reinforce armor using protective forecult currents. Purge the current and send its charge to your gauntlets for increased melee damage. Bring home heavy armor units. Shoot through light covered hit enemies. Oh yeah, fuck that. Sure. Definitely want it. I want to take this too. Can I get both? I thought I purchased you.
Oh, maybe you can keep purchasing it. Like, so more and more fortification. Yeah. Because you definitely just purchased it this time because I watched our credits go down.
Okay. Alright, well.
You're super fortified now.
Yeah. Engineering.
Breaking now. A city of 4 million blasted from orbit. Adelaide, Australia is no more. New footage from Earth reveals the Reaper's plans to attack large industrial centers. Which cities are next? Find out inside the battle space.
That's not very enemy. It's not like bored.
You know, in the old days, they didn't have automatic cameras. Reporters had to cake on the makeup.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, is Jack in here, maybe? Engineer, okay. And Shelby. James and Lieutenant Cortez. Ooh. Okay. I got a model! Collectibles! Quarian.
What the hell's up with Edie?
She's found a new home, I guess.
A super hot, sexy home. You take her on a mission, I'm gonna be just a little bit distracted.
Dude.
Even more distracted.
Oh my god, dude!
Whoa. I think we know what his state of mind is.
I take it you and Lieutenant Cortez know each other?
Yeah, Esteban did a stint on Fel Prime where me and my squad were stationed. I caught up with him on Earth a few months back. He's a good guy. Just don't tell him I said so. It'd go to his head.
A little dog in the back.
Mm-hmm.
You got family back on Earth?
Yeah, an uncle. Retired military. Got a few cousins I haven't heard from in a while.
You and your uncle close?
Yep. He was the reason I joined the Marines and was about the only good thing in my life after my mom died.
No dad?
He's there. Somewhere. But I'm not sure I'd call him family. Not anymore. I would like to find out how my uncle's doing, though.
Another shitty dad. Seems to be the Mass Effect way.
You had a hard time leaving Earth. You still want to head back?
Hell yeah. But I get it now. It's not where I'd be most useful. Not yet, anyway.
We'll get back there.
I know. And I'll do whatever it takes to get us there, Commander.
Maybe no more shuttle crashes.
No promises now that I've gotten the taste for it. Besides, I like to keep Esteban on his toes.
You mentioned a mission you had against the Collectors. What happened?
Pretty much what I said. Things went foobar, and I was one of the few to make it out. You want the rest of the story, you're gonna have to get me really drunk, or...
Or what?
That's about it. Sorry, Commander. Just not interested in talking about that.
Next time. Drunk.
What's with you and the nicknames?
It's just my way of remembering people. Some people just don't match their names, you know? So, I just give them a new one.
Right.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
You bet.
All right. Getting to know you. Now. Okay, I just want to make sure there's no Jack anywhere. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it said like the people from this academy made it safely to their destination, so I assume that wasn't here.
Okay, so save. And I'm gonna go to Eden Prime.
Ooh, instead of Citadel. Okay.
I feel like the Citadel's gonna be a lot we gotta do.
It's gonna be a lot of stuff.
Yeah. What time is it? Okay.
3:20.
Meet with diplomats. Cerberus lab. Eden Prime, yeah. We're familiar with it. Okay, there is a must on this, I guess. I guess James, because I mean Garrison E last time.
I feel like they're trying to like force it with James the same way they tried to force it with
Oh yeah.
I want to say Caden and it wasn't Caden.
No, it wasn't Caden.
Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. But from
I know what you're talking about, yeah. Jacob.
Jacob, there it is. I knew it was a J name.
Okay. Armor piercing ammo. That's what I want. So I guess we couldn't get both. So maybe we'd have to like retrain our powers and get something different. Because I don't see both things that I bought, right? I just see the armor.
Fortification.
Fortification, yeah.
Well, if that's something that you can keep buying, maybe that's not something that like fits into this thing. Maybe it's something that like your armors are just stronger or something like every time you buy it. I'm guessing.
Increase health and armor damage by 4%. Armor piercing ammo. Okay, sweet. Liara. Warp. Ooh, that's pretty sweet.
Fortification.
He's got fortification, okay. Reinforce armor using protective focal currents. Purge the current and send its charge to your gauntlets for increased melee damage, okay. Arms master. Increase squad mates' health and shield by 20%. Increase health and shield by 40%. Increase yeah, let's increase the squad. Okay.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began. Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where you went up against Saren and the Geth for the first time, no?
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
How bad?
All the time has passed.
A lot of dead civilians. Lost one of my men, Jenkins, to a Geth drone.
Reports said Saren had bombs set up to wipe out the whole colony.
Not on my watch.
Damn straight.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
They deserve better.
I know. The Alliance did what it could to evacuate colonists, but Cerberus came in so quickly.
If we find survivors, we'll do what we can. What about this artifact? Is it part of the Prothean device we found on Mars?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can. No way we'll avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood. All right, everyone. Get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
That would be ideal.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the dig site.
This was a beautiful colony once.
They came back after the Geth attack. They'll come back from this.
The city on Earth where I grew up was hard and dirty. I can see it as a war zone. Eden Prime doesn't deserve this.
Nobody does. But they'll be stronger for it.
Okay, what's my arrow one again? Toss enemies to the air with a spike blast. Flash freeze. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. The colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. When we increased food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died out. Maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony. These families knew they were never going to see their sons and daughters again. There's no way they'd cooperate.
Oh my god.
Yep.
The Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against Cerberus.
Okay. Anything that helps the fight against Cerberus. Cerberus sucks.
Look at that. Bits of Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
Hey, Liara, you ever find dinosaurs while you're digging around?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
Hey, I just like dinosaurs.
There, that's the elevator that leads down into the dig site. Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's...
What?
A Prothean.
Person? Oh, yeah.
You mean a collector? Those things the Reapers turn the Protheans into?
No, an original unmodified Prothean who's still alive.
Member of the team?
That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years.
Whoa!
Waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Uplifted, huh? Like when the Solarians helped the Krogan to evolve a little faster.
Yes. Judging by the dig sites like the Prothean Archive on Mars or here on Eden Prime, the Protheans wanted other species to learn. It's clear that they prize knowledge, growth, and cooperation with the rest of the galaxy.
The way you describe them, they sound a lot like the Asari.
I'm certain I'm coloring their culture with my own perceptions. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
This could be what we need to finish the Prothean device.
I hope so. If this single Prothean was sent into stasis, he could be the foremost scientist of his time, or perhaps the wisest counselor.
Maybe he's just a drunk that fell asleep.
Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Okay. Oh shit. Coming in hot.
I better hurry. Because he's unstable. Nice.
All right.
Fucking fast ninjas.
Before more of them
Yeah.
come back.
Ninja robots. Okay, you can't go that way. Somebody set him on fire. Sweet.
Nicely done, Liara.
Alright. I want to see what's over here. There's just a lot of shit to explore. I don't know which way to go. Like before, when told me which way the objective was, so I knew which way to like.
Yeah,
what was
I
exploration
that too.
and which way was. But I'm just gonna judge it based off of where the people are trying to kill me.
It's a good bet.
Where are you?
I don't know, but the music got more intense.
Yep. Oh shit.
Turret.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, Fusion doesn't really do anything for it. They are. Nice, taking high ground. Okay.
Oh, you gotta pop goes the weasel.
Yep. Now, who's shooting at me? Gotten word from our source within Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 and 2300 tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces from across the colony. This gives us the perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. Williams Cambiata to escape, firing near-miss shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information. With luck, the locals will see him as a daring hero. Well, they may escape the Cerberus trap. Okay, so Dr. William Cambiata is, we know, is
bad news to initiate.
Yeah.
To help the colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
All right, who else am I? Who's trying to fuck me? You. Okay. Sorry. Come out of nowhere.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Last stand of the Protheans? Ooh, okay.
Cool powers.
Yep.
Victory! Field of Vulcan! Acknowledged. How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life forms. bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
I think I can duplicate that to open the life pod.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success.
They're not me.
The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would and understand their language.
Whatever it does, I saw the video and how they sealed the life pods.
I don't need all that nerd language.
And we just need the signal they use to activate stasis mode.
Can I check this place out? Nope.
It's a different cafeteria, but...
Okay. Nope, can't deliver it. Okay. Fine. Fine. Can I press X when I'm going straight? Otherwise, I just like do an unnecessary roll.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game.
Son of a bitch, this was somebody's home.
There. That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Just what I was before. When they first attacked. And last out of it. And the Prothean video.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to dark space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored.
That's going to be the Prothean that we find is Victory. Great name.
Yeah. We got victory on our side.
Mm-hmm.
You understood that one too?
Yeah. I've got the signal the Protheans use to activate stasis mode.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Oh, fuck me.
Backup forces are here.
Oh, shit. Nice. Do that. Ah, crap. Need you singularity?
thinking you can run. You can't run.
Exactly.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, turret.
Damn it.
Oh,
in
that
the
was
air
a tame
and nuts.
shot.
Yeah.
They've retracted the bridge. We have to find another way across.
Great. Who is doing all this yelling?
You're gonna walk off the ledge. Uh-oh. Can't get back up? Okay.
Here we go. Who was like slowly dying over there?
Like gagging to death.
Yeah. Can't jump.
It's too high. They don't think Shepard can handle it.
No, fucking A.
That's what I was doing the other day, and I was like
This?
yelling at Shepard because I was like, "No, that's not what I want you to do."
All right, so how do I get there? Come on, just jump over the platform. You're fine.
I think instinct was right to keep going this way.
Pod. I'm coming, pod.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Lots of bogies inbound, Commander. We'll have to hold this position.
All right. Where are they coming from? Shit. Just didn't get him.
Here they come.
Pop goes the weasel.
Yep.
Someone's dying dramatically again.
Yeah.
Looks like we got a second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there.
If anybody's low, there's a Cerberus supply cache in the building next door.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access.
Okay. Get more people here? Oh, fuck my life. Okay. What can I do? Overload. Face against shields, right? Javiera? Cool, you down with it. He blew you up.
There, you can open the life pod now.
Okay.
Alright, let's meet them.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to Team Victory.
There, you've got it. Goddess. It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness.
I would think so. 50,000 years.
Yeah.
Very groggy.
Hi. Welcome back to life.
What year is
Ooh,
it?
okay, he's mad.
Be careful, he's confused.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Can you blame him?
Exactly. But I can speak Prothean, so I can talk to him.
Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been
A few minutes.
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online. Those soldiers are still alive.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Okay, so it's not Victory. Victory's the one who told him what to do. But it just said Prothean, so I thought it was... Since Victory had a name, thought that he was going to be the one.
Yeah, makes sense.
Neutron bombardment underway. The bunker is secure, Commander Javik.
Javik.
Left of it. A few hundred people. How am I to rebuild an empire from that?
Further adjustments may be necessary. The neutron purge compromised the facility.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You will remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
Hmm.
No pressure.
I will
Yeah.
do more than that. How many others?
Just you.
You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
Your people did everything they could. They never give up. And I could use some of that commitment now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
I'm sure.
Asari. Human. I'm
Working together.
surrounded by primitives.
No.
It's not safe here.
Great.
Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then I will join you.
Then we will see.
Okay. Bit of a dick.
Yeah.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral.
With a bad
But
attitude.
he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Mm-hmm.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way. What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
It's our ship. My ship, so you do what I say.
Yeah, exactly.
My
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you.
Gonna see the kind of person we are?
I can sense fear in you. Anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Which?
Okay, you need a little bit more rest.
You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
We tried.
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Yeah, for 3 years.
Now we
Better
have
than
no
what you
plans
did.
for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
All
the embodiment of
3.
vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost.
Okay.
Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled.
Okay, well, you're on the right team
No
then.
reason to exist.
If you join us.
As long as you stop calling us primitive.
Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Then I'd say you found an ally. The goal of this ship is to wipe the Reapers from existence.
But how far are you willing to go to achieve that goal?
As far as it takes. As much as I need to.
I do not believe you, Commander. Lying is a biological marker. There is doubt behind your words.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't
You got the
mind,
right anger.
I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
You can wait, Liara.
Here it comes.
I've written over a dozen studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
Ouch.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
There's also the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies. Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
And welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
All right, so like as it was all going on, like Oliver really had to go out, and it was like getting close to their dinner, and so like I couldn't we couldn't get into that like whole discussion with the Prothean. But so I was like, I'm like, oh crap. It's like, is that the only time that's going to come up where we can investigate it? I was like, I hope not. And so that's what we're going to do right now, because we can talk to him.
Yeah.
Javik.
You have more questions, Commander?
Yeah, my first questions.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
Oof, a lot of things here.
Yeah.
Why did you lose?
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
I think that's important to know.
Attrition.
Yeah.
We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no
Interesting.
choice.
Indoctrinated.
Mercy.
Cerberus was obsessed
It
with
is a
that.
weakness.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Vigil mentioned the facility went dark so the Reapers wouldn't find them. The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
With any luck, that isn't the case this time. The galaxy is still diverse.
Then it may be your only hope.
Hmm.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you. Witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
Damn right.
So, could you read
Changed
something
everything.
about this room?
There were people having sex here moments ago.
A form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
Grunt.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
What was your civilization like? There's been a lot of speculation in our time.
We are dead now. What does it matter?
Where you come from tells me something about you.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
We've never heard much about other species of that time.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
We didn't imagine your kind being that harsh.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered
You like that whole
quite
thing,
a
like
few
you have another
Prothean
option.
ruins.
Join
Were
us or
you
not.
observing our ancestors?
Yep.
Before the war, we
Join
cultivated
us or not.
species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire.
Choice.
But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think.
No. Thanks.
Nothing more.
Commander.
So, I really liked the Jack mission, going to the academy. I'm glad we
Yeah.
went there and saw Jack, just how much he's grown up and matured and just like, I don't know, so like also like mellowed out and like she's really come into herself. And it was great to see. I'm just sad that like now she doesn't, I thought we were going to try to recruit her.
Oh, I still think we could.
Okay.
I still think that's on the table. I think Liara said it best. And if I'm remembering this correctly, of course, she said she looks healthier.
Yes, healthier for sure.
And yes, like in every way, mentally, emotionally, socially, physically, like every aspect of her looks healthier. She has a community. She's thriving in teaching young people. I mean, it is a fantastic thing to see.
I think you were thinking about what Edie said to David. He said, "You look healthier."
Oh yeah, it applies here too.
But it applies. But yeah. I think that's where it came from. But it does apply here with Jack as well.
Yeah, I mean, Edie also nailed it with David too, which we hadn't even got into yet. But yeah, I mean, just everything about Jack seemed healthier. Like every aspect of her life seemed healthier, and it was honestly just it made me so joyful to see her doing so well.
Yeah. And I mean, it was great seeing David and the fact that he was doing so well, and like after the horrors that he had endured, and so really that was a nice happy ending there. And like now we also in this one got Edie. You got Edie, like the full version of Edie.
Yeah, which everybody wants to bang. It's just hilarious.
The first sex robot is made.
Yeah, I mean, Joker and James. I feel like they kind of have a little bit of that. I'm thinking of like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, when it's like, or The Mask, where it's like the
eyes popping out,
the hound dog with like the eyes popping out and the jaw dropping and like the tongue just rolling out onto the floor. Like, I feel like that's what they're like.
Well, and James is his name.
Yeah, right? Yeah, because Jacob was the one they were trying to make us bang in the last one, and now it's James.
Yeah, so him, I like the interaction, like, mixing it up. Like, as we're talking, we're fighting, like, it makes it a little bit more interactive, too, with, the renegade options of, like, hitting them, and then the paragon options of kind of, like, deflecting, as the conversation was going, and as we, like, learn more about him. But, yeah, it's just like, dude, there's no chance there. You have no chance with Shepard. Like, he just stared right at her tits.
Yeah. He has no tact, no finesse.
Which probably works for him on a lot of girls just because, like, how beefy he is and everything like that. There's probably girls that are just like, that totally dig that about him. But, that's not going to work with Shepard.
Yeah, I mean, some people like the direct approach and even a little bit of that, like, what feels like for me would be obnoxious, but that kind of like obnoxiously direct, like staring at you like you're a piece of meat kind of thing. Some people are flattered by it. Some people aren't. I think our Shepard feels a bit above that in terms of like, she knows she can get laid if that's all she wants. Like, she doesn't need the validation of somebody looking at her like she's a prime piece of meat. She knows she is. So with her, I feel like she's looking for something more interesting than just that. Which is why I'm excited to see Thane. Like, he's popped back up, with the Citadel. So I am curious just what that is, because in the last one, we kind of felt like there was a romance brewing there, even if it was mostly one-sided from his side. It was never obvious, but it was hinted at. And so I would be curious to see, like, how does that develop now, if at all?
Yeah, and it felt more, I don't know, like natural in a way and like romantic.
Romantic for sure. Yeah, James is not romantic.
No, definitely not. But neither was like the option for Garrus last time in Mass Effect 2. It's like, so do you want to like work out some stress together? And I mean, there was that option as well. And we could have had the option of asking Samara if she was okay with casual sex. True. But like we had already thrown ourselves at Samara, and she had said that
we were denied.
Yeah,
it was
we were
very
denied.
sad.
And then we had also denied with Liara and
we were striking out a lot in the last one.
Yeah. It was tough for Shepard, and
except with Jacob. I feel like if we wanted to go that route, it always felt like they were pushing us in that direction. But like, that's the thing. Like, when you push us in that direction, I don't want to go in that direction.
Yeah. Even though we said with Liara that like, okay, now wasn't the right time. Like, there's still like moments there between them, like in the cutscenes even, that I'm just like, oh man, there's like still a little something there with Liara, and just I think it's just kind of like her soft-spoken nature, and there's just like a warmth with Liara.
And I do feel like she always has our back, and that we will always have hers. And that's something that I think is incredibly important in a partnership.
Yeah.
It's also not something you always get. So the fact that it feels like we have it with Liara, even though perhaps the sexual side of our relationship is ended, it means a lot. Like there is a connection there and a strong bond there that will not go away, at least not easily. So, you know, I'm not saying that the next person has to make room for 3 in the bedroom, but they have to be aware of the fact that like there's good relations with the ex and that person's in our life.
Yeah, exactly. And then Tarek, whatever, the Prothean that we got, Jarek brings a different dynamic. He's definitely thinks he's above us and
Above everyone.
Yeah, above everyone. And but like, you know, he's focused and he's on, you know, and he wants the same thing we want as far as like taking down the Reapers and everything. So on that, it's good. And hopefully, I mean, it doesn't seem like he can help with the Prothean device though, because he was just a soldier, not a scientist. I'm very interested in everything in the Citadel because we got Miranda, we got Thane, we got Ashley. We had pumped up Ashley, we had put some powers into Ashley. So like, I thought she was gonna be part of our squad and then she got hurt right away. So that's why I'm going to go to the Citadel and hopefully like we can recruit her again. She can get her Spectre status, but then also like come with us and be a part of the mission. Cause like, I don't know, we saved her in Mass Effect 1 and then like Mass Effect 2, we see her and she's anti-Cerberus, which I get. So to not have her join us in Mass Effect 3 either, I don't know. Just like kind of a letdown.
I mean, I'm definitely going to hope that she joins us. I think it would be very interesting to have her perspective on board. Because she is Alliance through and through. And if she were a Spectre, I feel like that might even get magnified a bit under the honor of that new position. And she is super anti-Cerberus. I don't think she's forgiven us for it. I think she's accepted that we worked with Cerberus because there's really no choice but to accept that. But I don't entirely know that she forgave us for it. You know, and I really like Jack's reaction too, like just to knock us right across the jaw when she saw us. And the thing is, like, Cerberus is not good, and we knew that, and we had a relationship of convenience, necessity, but not one that we ever liked. And I understand where some of our squad has trouble with that, and I don't blame them for that. Don't want to get punched for it, but I still get it.
But Ashley rejected working with us because we were working with Cerberus. Jack was with us as we were working with Cerberus. So like to punch us, like I told you Cerberus was bad news. Yeah, but you were fucking there too. Through the entire thing, like I mean, like most of the thing that we went through, like, you know, we helped you blow up the base that you were with, you know, that like the prison that held you. You could have left. You didn't have to. You were powerful enough. You probably could have, when we went to go free you or whatever, went to go grab you. You could be like, no, I'm not gonna work with Cerberus. Fuck you guys. I'm out. But so you followed us and you knew who you were working with. So that's on you too.
Do you have any crazy theories?
Oh, no, it sounds like you do.
I just have one. There was Cerberus when we were doing the Jack mission. Over and over again, there was the, like, this person is right for indoctrination.
Yeah.
And then when they talked, when Jarvik? I forgot his name already.
The Prothean.
The Prothean was talking about the Reapers. It was indoctrination. So, like, my brain just picked up on that, the commonality of that word being used over and over again. And I remember the Elusive Man said that they would save humanity at any cost. And I just wonder if Cerberus hasn't made an arrangement to work with the Reapers to wipe out the rest of life in the galaxy.
That's a good
That's
good
where
theory.
my brain went. So, I mean, could be completely idiotic because obviously they're on Earth killing a whole bunch of people, which doesn't feel like what would be wanted. At the same time, I could see the Elusive Man having like, here are the elite people who I think are worthy of procreation and I will harvest them.
He's got his own vault.
So yeah, that was where my brain went.
I can see that. It's dark.
It's very dark.
Yeah.
It's very dark.
Proud of you for having that dark, crazy theory.
Well, thank you.
Love their interactions with Joker, especially with Joker and Edie. That's all that whole bit was fun.
Good humor.
And I like the tease of Edie and like you know, her sort of like having free will and will we allow it? And like you said, I feel like that's gonna be like a choice, you know, choices along the way that we're gonna make and see how that turns out. I'm excited to go to see Rex as well. I think we got to do the Citadel next because there's just so much to do at the Citadel. But I'm excited to see Rex, and I'm wondering like if when we get there and like they join us, if it's a choice between either having Rex with us or having Grunt with us. And it's just like, okay, which one do you want? And it's like, I kind of want like Rex because, you know, Grunt was great soldier or whatever, but not the best conversationalist. And just on the missions that we're going, like I'd rather have, in one sense, you're thinking like, if that option were to present itself, who knows if it even does, but it's like, okay, we want Rex to stay with the clan because like he's gonna be like the good leader.
That's what I was gonna say, is like he's too important to his people, so I would probably choose Grunt.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know, you might want him with us because like he's the better representation of what Krogan could be. The Krogan people can be. If you see Grunt, you're just like,
yeah,
okay, well, this guy's just a bloodthirsty maniac.
I thought he kept himself pretty well in control.
Grunt did well. He did very well. Still got to see Jacob. Hoping we're seeing Samara, Talia, obviously, Morden.
The Solarian.
Yeah, Morden for sure. Whenever he's at, and then I wonder if we're gonna see in the DLC characters like Zaire, what was the thief's name? Kasumi.
There it is.
Yeah, her as well. Because I know you like her and Samara.
They were a good team.
So yeah, I wonder who's gonna be people that we like just see and talk to, kind of like we did in Mass Effect 2. Like we saw Rex, it was great, but we didn't recruit Rex. We couldn't have him on board with us. I like that Garrus has been in all three. That we have always had Garrus. That Liara we couldn't recruit in the last one, obviously, but she was still like a part of it. Yeah, so I'm wondering who like is gonna be a part of our crew and who's gonna be new. Like they've had a couple new characters. Edie isn't a new character, but she's new in the fact that you get to play with her.
Yeah.
So there is that. Yeah. So looking forward to what's to come.
Absolutely.
Let us know your thoughts about this down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access and get a month ahead, then you can go over to Patreon right now. And yeah, there's a link in the description of the video for that. If you just want to stay here on YouTube, you can get early access. You get a month ahead, but it won't be ad-free. But you can stay right here on YouTube. Hit the join button.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching Mass Effect 3 with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.